Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.
So first of all, Sydney Goodman is back looking as fine as ever. I thought the show this year was great. And one of the best parts was it was very long and engaging. Added tons of social media types and way to engage with the show. The one big thing I loved the most was that there was way less in-your-face marketing this year than there have been in the past. You know, we didn't get the Sony director. We didn't get the Xbox director. Guess what? We got Reggie. You know why we got Reggie? Because Reggie is a fucking joke. So it's okay, it's fine, no one cares. And the way they put everything together was super dope. There were some issues, however, outside of The Last of Us with some categories and some games. I've personally felt like Among Us was not a good representation of this year in gaming because it came out 2 years ago. It is not a new game. Unfortunately, those things happen. I'm not trying to hate on Among Us because it is a good game, fun game. Those two Among Us awards really slighted other games that came out this year. And that's the most unfortunate part and why I feel the most bad. So if we continue on that trend, then we could get into some trouble, and that's kind of disappointing. Just like the Team Ellie and Team Abby shit. One of the worst parts of the fucking show. But I'll take this over all of the product placement that was in the past years. I will take this over that, and hopefully next year, done with a better game or a better studio. I don't think that was necessary. I felt like this was severe paid promotion by Naughty Dog, and it was just unfortunate that they pushed that so hard. Naughty Dog was clearly a big sponsor, but that still is to say that they did a better job this year at handling all of the marketing that is involved in this. It did not feel like a big giant commercial. The other big thing, some of the best music in recent memory this year. This Persona 5 performance was dope, but again, just like Among Us, I really felt like it was out of place for this year specifically. Just because they might be very popular, that's not the point. The point is 2020 Game Awards, but none of that brought down the show in terms of its production. It brought my puppets back, but the puppets weren't as good as last year. Hopefully they keep with the puppets because I really do like the puppets, honestly. Also this year brought the man Stephen A out to play. I love this. This is great validation for esports. The esports categories were whatever. It's just not the esports I watch, but again, I like this recognition. I like Stephen A coming out here. It just showed that there were great presenters this year, and not only Stephen A, but Gal Gadot. She was dope to see here, as in video games and the media of movies are coming even closer tied. Metal Gear movie has finally got a main actor. That video's coming up soon. It just goes to show how big gaming's gotten and continues to get, and our transition into movies, which I really like to see. But unfortunately, we saw Tom Holland talk about Uncharted, which I just don't believe you'd be a good Nathan Drake. That's just my opinion, but Tom Holland was there, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. They keep saying he's gonna sell tickets. We'll see how this next Spider-Man does, to see if he can carry his own movie. I personally don't believe he can. Nolan North, I don't know what's up with Nolan North nowadays, but his age is really starting to show, not only visibly, but in his jokes and his dialogue and how he talks. I'm sorry to say this, but the less Nolan North I see, the better I'm starting to feel about him. And by the way, this was the same guy who said the fans don't want an Uncharted movie, but now backtracked that a little bit and said Tom Holland's great for the role. And you know, Troy Baker might now becoming the most annoying, pretentious prick in all of gaming, right next to his pal Neil Druckmann. This was one of the worst speeches I've ever seen. So pretentious, so gaudy, so like, I'm high art, love me. I detested it almost as much as Laura Bailey's acceptance speech. That went on way too long, but now I'm bagging on The Last of Us, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to give it the time of day. Fuck Troy Baker, honestly. And Nolan North, please stop fucking with him. Please, dude. Maybe that's why I'm starting to hate on you more. Keanu Reeves was there, what's up? Glad he got brought out, and again leads credence to the idea that real actors are coming to video games, and I'm just really happy for that. So all in all, the Game Awards 2020 was a fantastic show. Don't let the awards that went to The Last of Us cloud your judgment and ruin that for you. The reveals were great, the show was great, less product placement, you know, dope announcers setting off the idea for movies and video games. I just loved it. Hopefully you did too. Shout out to Jeff for doing a good job. The only thing I can really say is that hopefully they bring more gaming categories next year, hardcore gaming categories. But that's all from me. I know I talk a lot, I might have rambled. I know I hit a rant because The Last of Us 2 shouldn't have won. Shout out to Ghost of Tsushima for being the gamer's choice. I'm the Grown Kid, and I catch you back in another video.